Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man's Josh back again. How y'all doing? What y'all up to today? I'm in here just, well, I wouldn't say chilling because I am recording and editing these videos. I'll say I'm working. I'm working today, doing some well-needed work. I feel as though I've been relaxing a little bit too much recently. But regardless of that, hey, today I got story time for y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why sometimes you need to stick to your guns and stay on course of where you're at and don't keep on jumping back and forth. Don't be wishy-washy. Sometimes you need to just stick to your guns and know that you're right. So let me tell y'all. So I'll say about 4 months ago, I got back in the stock market. Now, while I was in high school, my main goal was to learn how to play the stock market. I never even wanted to go to college. Of course, that y'all know if y'all watch my previous videos, I never really wanted to go to college, and I put most of my efforts into the stock market and learning it. So now I can honestly say that I know how to play the stock market, and that's what I did. I put most of my thoughts in the stock market. So I'll say, no, it goes even further back. 2 years ago, I bought stock in this company called Aurora Cannabis. I bought stock in it when it was like $2, and I ended up selling it. And now the stock is worth like $15. And I learned from that situation that you have to stay fast. You have to be steadfast in what you're doing. You can't just keep on abandoning ship when things look bad. So now jump forward to like 5, 6 months ago. This is where the real story starts. So I was working and I seen this stock called Dogecoin. Now I did my research into it and they said that it had the potential to turn into a dollar at some point. So I put, I'll say $150 into it. I had at least like 50,000 stocks of Dogecoin because Dogecoin was extremely cheap. It wasn't even like 10 cents, it was like 8 cents. It was ridiculously cheap. So I bought tons of it. And then I ended up selling it. So you see what happened was I sell stocks on an app called Robinhood. I'm pretty sure y'all know what it is. Y'all know the whole Robinhood debacle. They are looking real shitty right now. But I was selling and buying stocks over and over again in the same day, and I ended up getting banned for 90 days. My ban is up this month, but I ended up getting banned for 90 days. So I ended up selling my Dogecoin stock. As I sold it, I had to sit right there and watch Dogecoin jump up 400% from where I had it. So then I had to sit right there and watch as I lost out on money. As I really sat right there, and I beat myself up because I was like, Josh, I could have had a couple of $1,000s. That's how much Dogecoin jumped up. And I just was so sick. I was like, yo, I sold that stock. You was right. I was right twice. Every time I buy a stock in large quantities and I ended up selling it because it made like a small dip or I just wanted the money right then and there, I lost out on huge gains. So now I realize that it's not always about the moment. You have to look farther past that. And that's one of my hugest lessons that I'm learning the hard way is that when you only look for the moment, yes, you'll get some gains or you'll get what you put into it, but you lose out on something that could be greater. So this is what I really want all of you to learn. I want all of you to learn that sometimes you have to just deal with the situation. You have to just sit right there. And even though it might look bad at that moment, you have to be patient. Things will get better. The future will be better. Now, I've learned that the hard way twice. I'm not learning that lesson the hard way again. I'm patient now. I'm willing to wait for a good thing to come. So now, as I say to all of you, be patient. Be willing to wait for good things to come, because when you wait, good things will come to you eventually. If you're putting in good work, if you're making good choices, if you're doing things that you know that can lead to a good spot, then don't worry about the time that you're putting into it. Things will pay off eventually. So that's why I say to you all, never rush for a quick fix. Always wait for a long-term high. Always wait for a long-term solution. Learn from my mistakes. I could be up a couple of G's right now, and Lord knows I could use it right now. Everybody can use it. Look at the world is effed up. Everybody can use a couple of G's right now. And look at me. Learn from my dumbass mistakes. Now I'm out here with a couple $100 in my pocket when I could be out here with a couple of G's that I could be using towards getting an apartment or buying equipment that I use for my side projects. Like, it's tons of stuff I could be using that money for, but I wanted the money at that moment. I didn't want to wait. So remember, good things come to those who wait. So that's just the whole point of this story. If you know that something has a potential and the propensity to be good in the long term, don't be afraid to put in time and wait for it to be good. We're trying to grow trees. They're trying to grow trees, not flowers. Flowers, you know they grow. They look nice in the moment, but they wither. Trees, they grow and they grow tall and they grow big and they can last for hundreds of years. So remember that. Don't grow flowers, grow trees. If that makes sense. Alright, thanks for listening, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please learn from my dumbass mistakes. Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Peace.